Hello, hello, and what is up, everybody? Kryllyk back here, in action. Back on the Skyblock world. That's right. That's right. We're here. Don't worry. We got it. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Alrighty, so we are jumping into a little something else, and I'm sure you see the title. So, let's get to it. Let's jump into Applied Energistics. Here we go. So, Emmy Controller. Pretty straightforward. I need... Actually, I don't think I can yet, can I? Well, I definitely need some of that. That's for sure. But I don't think I have the Nether Quartz for it. Well, you know what? I have 55. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. We should be able to at least get started. So, let's get some redstone. And... sorry, excuse me. Yeah. Let's start building. Alrighty. This guy. So, first things first, of course, the controller. Right? What? 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 Iron. 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 One piece. One piece iron. Voila. We got our cutter. We need a little bit of silicone. Or a whole bunch. So we're basically, I'm going to be rushing as much as possible some of this. I have a little bit more of a detailed description. What? Anyways, don't know why that didn't work. In my FTV monster videos. So maybe check that out if you would like. There we go. And 4 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we should be good to build. Okay, so we have our Emmy Controller. Now this guy here is going to be so fundamental in everything. Now I'm thinking, well, there's some power there. Let's go see if we have some power. I do have some power. Okay. Not much, but some. So, I am thinking of just placing it right there for right now. Gives us some power. Nothing's connecting to it. We're good to go. Okay. Let's sleep. I want my solar panels to keep on working. There we go. A couple great ideas on those too. A lot of people are saying, you know, compact solars, all that kind of stuff. Don't have it in this pack. This pack is not designed to be that easy. Okay. Next step. Emmy Drive. Which requires some of this stuff. 2 gold. 2 gold. Like so. Beautiful. I'll cook those up. I need to just get a furnace on the main line there. Other than that, I think I need a chest. And we should be good to go on that as well. Yeah, just a chest. One of you. Perfect. And our Emmy Drive. Why is that not... Oh yeah, iron. Voila, Emmy Drive. Alright, so we are really kicking into overdrive right now. And there we go, get rid of that. Now, this guy here can hold different disk drives, as you see here. And those can store items, okay? So, lots of work needed to be done there to get the items stored. But what I think I'm going to jump straight into is the containment system. So let's get some of you and some of you. And how big do we want this to be? That's a good question. Let me think about that, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm back and I've decided I'm going to make it a 5x5. Of course it's not going to go right here. Or is it? Nothing like having a big old block in the way, right? But on to the heat vents, okay? So you need these containment walls in every corner. For the heat vents, I'm going to need 9, 18, 27, what is that? 36. The top will be 45, and the bottom here will make it a clean 54 of them. Oh boy. Okay, so let's make a whole bunch of iron bars. We'll start with that for now. Now the other thing that we need for this heat vent is Emmy cable. And for that we need Flux dust. So I got a little bit done up here. Let's make as much Emmy cabling as we can. And as many heat vents as we can. Alright, we have 14. Look at us go. Gonna need lots of iron. There we go. And let's just do this. And more heat vents. Okay, now I believe I am actually out of Emmy cable. So let's first put these down. This is just visualization for me. Then we'll worry about the rest. Okay, so still need 27 more. That's actually not too bad. We're doing pretty good. So I'm going to, the only problem is I have to grind up some Nether Quartz. Now, for those of you that don't know, Nether Quartz is kind of the only thing I don't have automated at the moment with my soul sand over there. So it's kind of a pain. But we're doing well. We're doing well. We got a decent amount, so I'm not going to be too worried. There we go. Some more Flux dust. Oh, out of glass, am I? Apparently. Apparently I am. Let's cook some glass up. And actually, this is a perfect job for our fully heated up induction furnaces. Yes, sir, Bob. So these guys here are way faster. As you can see, we are whipping through this at warp speed with the 100% heat. And our power is going down at the moment. These guys use up a lot of power, don't get me wrong, but they are so worth it. Look at that. Just zoomed through it. Alright. Get this made up as quickly as possible here. Wow. These things certainly don't go very far, do they? 3. And boom. 15. How many more do I need? A few more. Well, we're going to build it, and then we're going to move it. So 12 more. Alright. I'll be right back as soon as that's done. Alrighty, so I got all the items that I need for the containment. As you can see, I have the 2 additional heat vents, but we do have to fill this guy up. Okay, so for that, it requires a little bit more advanced crafting, I'm going to say. Just takes a little bit more time and whatnot, but no big deal. Let's just get some of this out of my inventory. There we go. That's quite a bit cleaner. Okay, so the next thing that we need is we need pattern providers and crafting CPUs. Okay, so let's get, so total we have 9, 18, 27 total spots. So I'm going to get 12 diamonds. Okay, and we are going to pair those 12 diamonds with the cutting knife and some silicone and get ourselves 12 advanced processors. Okay, now we'll probably actually need more than this, but that's a pretty darn good start. This is going to be very diamond intensive. It's one of the reasons I waited so long on this. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to build... you know what? We're going to build more than that, aren't we? We are going to need... So there's 27 spots. So I need 15 of those. Okay. There we go. Let's cut up 3 more, just because I can't count. There we are. And cook those. And we'll just finish this up. I could have ran over to the induction furnace, but I didn't. So there's that. I'll probably actually move those as well. I started thinking about my... Really? Get out of here, Apple. Okay, advanced processors. So this will give us our crafting CPUs. Okay, I need some glowstone dust. There we go. It's the best way. No, not quite, but... Okay, let's get some of those going. 9 of them. Looks like I need some more iron. This is very, very resource intensive, what I'm doing here. And a little bit more glowstone. How's everybody doing? I'm doing quite a bit better than what I was doing, so that's good. Okay, so 15 crafting CPUs. Let's get rid of this torch. So it doesn't really matter how you place them in here, just as long as they are in here. Okay, so that leaves us with 6 and 12 spots. Beautiful. And I should be able to just throw them in there like that, and it'll resort it. Excellent. So the other thing that we need is the pattern provider. Oh boy. So this one's a little bit more complicated. There's a few more pieces here. We're going to need 3 gold per and 1 diamond. So that's 12 times 3 is 36 gold. Like that. We might not have enough silicone. We're going to need a lot of redstone. And we're going to need 12 diamonds. Okay. Holy cow. Holy cow indeed. Alright. Get that. And that. We need a new cutting knife. So that was sticks and a little bit of quartz. Beautiful. Let's finish up the gold here. And let's move on to the diamonds. 12 more of them. Holy cow. Look at all that resources. For that, we are going to go over the induction furnace. That's a lot of cooking right there. So this guy, cook like that, and you cook like that. Okay. Wowzers. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff right there. But, so worth it. What this block is going to do for me is crazy. It's going to be fabulous. Okay, so let's start by... let's get some more Certus and redstone. So first of all, we need... how many of these? 12. Like so. Then we need 24 conversion matrices. Now these guys also require that fluix dust, so that's a little bit of a problem. We might not have enough Nether Quartz. Let me be right back when I have all of this done. I'm sure I'm boring you enough already. Alrighty, so with a bit of sifting later and a little bit more iron, we should have 12 pattern providers. Awesome. That's a lot of materials right there. Alright, so once we throw these guys in here, you'll see that there was a bit of an interface, so, whoops. So make sure you're holding shift while doing so. And as soon as you complete it, you'll see that it's done. And this will give us 12 pages of potential patterns, and it's going to be very fast. It's going to be very nice. So I'm going to move this to where I want it. And I don't know where that is yet. Actually, you know what? I'll ask you guys. Where do you think I should place my AE system? So what I'm debating doing with my industrial craft, let me first explain, is moving it from over there to over here. Okay? So we'll have all of our storage over here. The AE system could potentially run off the RF power here. Or maybe something a little different. Right? Could run off EU as well. So let me know what you guys think on all of that. I'm a little puzzled. I don't know what yet. I don't know. I don't know where I want it yet. But I know for a fact that we need our next item. We need a pattern encoder, which is another conversion matrix. Oh my gods, when will the madness end? The Nether Quartz madness. Maybe that's what we'll do next episode. Auto production of Nether Quartz. Jeez Louise. Okay. So that's another gold one. Whew. You know, I'm going to need so many of these things. I should just be making, like, stacks of them, but what can you do, right? And we need one more piece of soul sand, aka Nether Quartz. So let's run on over to our little facility here. Click and sift. Excellent, Nether Quartz. I try to always keep this full. What? No. Oh, I put my beef in there. Whoops. Alrighty, there we go. So we got the little bit of Nether Quartz. I think we should be able to make this guy. There we go, we got that. Let's make our catalyst. What are we missing? Iron. We are missing the iron. There we go. And we need 7 more iron. And what else? Crafting table. Crafting table and 7 more iron. This guy here is very useful. Doesn't require any power. We can just place it down anywhere. But this is how... It's kind of like the schematic that we used for the cyclic assemblers. This is where you set up what you want to auto-craft. And you place it in here. Make sense? Makes sense. And for that, you need what's called a blank pattern. This guy here. More glowstone, more glass, more iron. Pretty expensive, but so worth it. So why don't you guys let me know what you guys think and where I should put it. Where should I put this thing? But for now, I think I'm out. It might be a short video, but what can you do, right? So, thanks again for watching. Oh, interesting. Some stingberry. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you tell all your friends about me. And Have yourselves a good one.